A calculated facade, the strategic praise of Kamla Persad-Bissessar and the deception of a nation. The recent glowing endorsements of Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar by political analyst Dr. Indira Rampersad and former PNM Finance Minister Karen Nunez-Tesheira are not acts of genuine admiration. They are cold, calculated maneuvers designed to manipulate public perception and prop up a faltering political image. These statements, disguised as objective praise, represent a dangerous distortion of truth at a time when the people of Trinidad and Tobago deserve nothing less than honesty. 1. A manufactured image of strength. Rampersad's description of Persad-Bissessar as a no-nonsense leader wielding a big stick is not insightful commentary, it's staged propaganda. These words are meant to paint a picture of transformation, but what they really do is attempt to rewrite history. They erase the public's memory of mismanagement, internal party chaos, and broken promises that characterized Persad-Bissessar's first term from 2010 to 2015. Calling her much stronger now is a carefully scripted illusion meant to pacify growing disillusionment and economic anxiety. But the people are not blind. They remember. And no amount of polished rhetoric can cover up the reality of years of public mistrust and poor leadership. 2. Weaponizing gender and struggle for political gain. It is deeply unsettling to see Karen Nunez-Tesheira, once a symbol of opposition to UNC governance, suddenly praising Persad-Bissessar's resilience and her ability to come back as a woman. These are not words of solidarity, they are tools of emotional manipulation. Yes, women face tremendous hurdles in politics. But invoking gender resilience as a cloak to shield a political figure from legitimate criticism is deeply dishonest. It exploits the struggles of real women for political theater, using emotional triggers to gain sympathy and silent scrutiny. True resilience is not returning to power with recycled faces and familiar rhetoric, it's being accountable, transparent, and principled. 3. Dressing up the UNC's tarnished legacy. Comparing Persad-Bissessar to Theodore Roosevelt and invoking the slogan, "Walk softly and carry a big stick," is more than just flattery, it's historical theft. This attempt to dress up a deeply controversial figure in the garments of reform and strength insults the intelligence of the electorate. These are the same tactics used to rebrand a party riddled with internal conflict, allegations of corruption, and ethnic factionalism. The UNC's problems didn't disappear, they were simply buried under layers of carefully rehearsed media spin. And now, they are resurfacing, wrapped in platitudes and praise from those who should know better. 4. Misleading the public to secure power. Rampersad and Nunez-Tesheira speak of trimming the fat and restoring public services, but these are empty phrases meant to sell a dream while ignoring the failures of the past. How can the same leadership that once presided over rising public distrust now be trusted to fix what they helped break? This isn't genuine hope, it's a sales pitch. A campaign of smoke and mirrors meant to instill blind faith in a political class that has repeatedly failed to deliver meaningful, lasting change. These endorsements are not about truth. They're about securing favor, power, and political survival. Historical amnesia and political opportunism. Let us not forget, Kamla Persad-Bissessar did not rise through the ranks of a flawless party. The UNC's very foundation is built on fractures, splits, backroom deals, and betrayal. Her leadership in the past was marked by internal sabotage, controversial firings, and scandal after scandal. Now, years later, we are being told to embrace the same figure as a symbol of rebirth and redemption, without any genuine reckoning, reform, or accountability. It is not the nation that has changed, it is the narrative that is being twisted to suit political ambition. The real strategic intent, manipulation. These endorsements are not accidents. They are timed, targeted interventions designed to lend credibility to a tarnished image, particularly among undecided voters and the politically fatigued. Exploit emotional narratives around womanhood, comeback stories, and strength to deflect real scrutiny. Create a false sense of unity by showcasing praise from across party lines, praise that is hollow and self-serving. Rampersad and Nunez-Tesheira are not offering truth to the people. They are participating in a political performance meant to deceive the public into believing that change is happening, when in fact, the same players are running the same playbook, only with new costumes. Conclusion: the people deserve truth, not theatre. The people of Trinidad and Tobago are not pawns in a political marketing campaign. They are mothers, workers, youths, and retirees trying to survive in an economy strained by poor governance, crime, and inequality. They deserve leaders who speak plainly, analysts who tell the truth, and a media that doesn't trade in fantasy. The orchestrated praise for Kamla Persad-Bissessar is not just dishonest, it's an insult to every citizen who demands accountability, justice, and real change. Now more than ever, we must look beyond the smoke. Because behind the curtain of compliments lies the same broken machinery that has failed us before.